even know. Wait, what happened to the totem? So there was no snapshot last night. It is Thursday. However, there was a Bedrock preview that was released. So we're on preview 1.21.80.22. Bedrock Edition's already on their next update cycle. Java Edition's still kind of lagging behind. Even last week on Preview Edition, the locator bar was announced and introduced, and components that were made for the writable Ghast were already implemented, which hinted at the fact that we were going to get a writable mob in the next update. So here we have it, 1.21.80.22. But I want to show you a few clips that were uploaded onto r/Minecraft over the last 24 hours that makes this entire patch rather speculative. Yeah, I can't explain why people have been dying on Bedrock Edition a lot lately. Coincidence? I don't know. I don't even know how this happened. There are numerous instances where the person's flying an Elytra when this happens, although I don't even know what happened here. So they're using the Elytra, they're flying through a tunnel, and all of a sudden they get teleported underneath the tunnel into lava, as if they weren't really meant to be there at all. But this happened only a day ago. You know, everyone here is sympathizing and also suggesting that you should always carry some sort of fire protection or a totem when traveling in the Nether, especially on Bedrock Edition. Okay, so there's that one. On the same day, mob farm being built, you know exactly what's about to happen. You didn't even need to think about it. Placing blocks down, everything sounds fine. You're just waiting for the moment when the block placing sounds stop playing. Right there. At that point, you should just walk away. They didn't. They fall, trying the clutch with the cobwebs. They get placed down, and then they die. This is on the PlayStation 4. Suggestion: the instant you spot signs of server desync, e.g. the block not being placed, stop what you're doing and stand still. Yeah, though nice clutch. Never mind, I finished the video. Several hours later, running around, placing torches at nighttime. At nighttime, nothing bad is going to happen, but... See, you can't even blame Bedrock Edition for this. But the weak hardware is a major contributing factor, which makes this promise all the more demoralizing. Obviously, when they added hardcore, we all thought that the random bug rock deaths would be minimized, but it seems like it's not actually happening. Once it goes into testing, it will stay in preview and beta until we're confident the experience is smooth for all players and creators. Now, I don't think that's what's happening right now. We know precisely why this happens. Back on Java Edition, I've got this world running, which I've deliberately lagged out a lot. So all I've done here is I've created a game rule for random tick speed set to 100,000. What I'll do is I'll load a bunch of chunks. So normally on Bedrock Edition, what would happen is if you're trying to play a game in this way, you won't be able to. So now I'm not even in the world at the moment because the chunks are lagging behind me. They're trying to generate. What would happen on Bedrock Edition is that I'll just suddenly stop flying, fall to the ground, and die. This was a week ago. Whatever bug it is, it hasn't been fixed. However, on Java Edition, the server and client model are running simultaneously. The game will catch up for you without throwing the player into the deep end. So obviously here I hit my head on the wall, but that is exactly what I expect to happen. I didn't get randomly dumped into the ground. Got my Jack Black Elytra, will fly all the way out. I'm at the edge of the chunks that have been loaded, and now I'm gonna fly into the unknown. So I'm still able to fly. The game is still functioning properly, and I can land safely on the land underneath me like this. Perfectly smooth landing. The game loads what it should load for you. No dramas. Let's switch over to Bedrock. You may recall a month ago when I did my r/PhoenixSC monthly recap video, Darkstalker X626 posted a video where what happened was the game wouldn't even allow the player to fly anymore, and it threw this warning message: chunk still loading, you may encounter some mild performance issues. An error message that may have been added to the game about 4 to 5 months ago. And then after several seconds, the game catches up, throws him into a tree, then gets teleported into lava. Inexplicably. The totem saves them, but they're still stuck. No idea where they are. And here's a final example about 3 months ago. The chunk message showing up. They could have flown into a wall, I don't know. On the latest preview posted yesterday, I noticed a line here that says, fixed an issue that caused a crash while generating chunks. Has nothing to do with it, but I wanted to know if that chunk still loading message still exists today. So I downloaded the latest Bedrock sample from GitHub. This is the latest one, 21.80.22. You can get the asset resources right here. And it still exists right here, 11,000 4,578 unloaded chunks, it means I can still try to reproduce this issue. On advanced, you'll notice that they now added flat worlds with some options. They'll add more, but they haven't added any generating structures with these yet. Let's scroll down. We want to make the simulation distance 12. Random tick speed. We'll up this all the way up to 4,096. 5% that of Java. And at this point, obviously this world will be inherently laggy. I don't really need to do too much. But because my PC is pretty good, I just want to demonstrate that on a laggy piece of hardware, it is very risky to play hardcore mode outside of a PC environment. It makes me nervous even trying it myself. Alright, let's jump. So the same thing is really happening on Java Edition. See, the moment didn't last long. Am I dead now? The player's location and activity aren't precisely executed on this platform. I really need to throw these. I'm not. Let's fly. I don't even know if I'm flying. Am I flying? Oh, I'm... Just spam these fireworks. Does that mean I'm actually going to be able to fly now? Oh, there's the message. I don't know where I am now. Just can't seem to fly for a consistent period of time. Now, of course, the problem here on Bedrock is the fact that the client and server run separately, even if you're playing single player mode. So you'll get messages like chunk still loading, you may encounter some issues. Wait, where's the period? There's no period. It's their way of warning you that what you're doing right now isn't actually what you're doing. And where you are in the world isn't very precise. So it looks like right now I'm flying well above the world, but you can't trust that. Because at any point, right on cue. Wait, guys. I just realized there are a couple of subreddits for this exact thing. A place where we look at Minecraft Bedrock Edition glitches that are so bad, you just have to say bug rock moment. I don't know what happened to my Steve, but okay. He looks like a pencil. Oh no, how long is this video gonna be? Alright, we're just gonna filter by the month. We can't spend too long on this thing. Has your house ever deconstructed itself? Alright, he's building. Oh no. Sheep's right on cue as well. The thing is, this happens on Java too. It's just that the sound won't play. Here it seems like the blocks were actually being placed. 3 weeks ago. Oh, this is exactly what I was demonstrating. See, I don't play console enough. The amount of ghost items and deep glitches on these platforms must be insane. Yeah, you didn't land on that one properly, right? You're gonna die. No. I mean, all this stuff happened like within the last few weeks. Why are you drowning in the nether? Or suffocating? Are you in lava right now? Wait, you have become a piglin. Nice skin. People aren't posting these videos onto r/Minecraft for nothing.
In this world is key to survival.